What's up, my peeps? You guys know what time it is. Time for a brand new episode of Mayhem, and in today's episode, I got some good news to share with you guys in regards to an upcoming event that we're all familiar with, that we've all already played, but that event is going to get a rewards upgrade that I think a lot of you will like. On top of that, I'm going to go over the brand new SmackDown rewards, because they've changed a bit, for the better, and also maybe for the worse. I mean, there's some ups and downs to it, but before I get to that, I got a little gift today from Reliance or compensation. You see, a while back, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but I lost 200 SmackDown keys randomly. So I contacted support, and it took a while, but today they sent me an email and they're like, hey, we sent you the rewards that you lost, and they actually doubled it. So I had lost 200 SmackDown keys, they sent me 400. So I'm happy with that, because all I was asking for is 200 SmackDown keys. Hey, it's no 1,200 SmackDown live cases for the inconveniences, but I'm cool with what I got, because when I sent the email, I was like, I just want, the 200 keys that I lost back. Anyways, let's go over the SmackDown events, and afterwards, let's talk about this upcoming event that will be getting a rewards change. Alright, so let's go over the brand new rewards for the SmackDown events, both the Kansas City one and the Philadelphia recap one, which ends in 5 hours, meaning I've got to go ahead and hurry up, because I didn't even get started on this one or the other one, so I'm going to complete both, but obviously I'm going to start off with the recap one. So anyways, if we check this out, the rewards are pretty much the same in terms of SmackDown keys here. Comparing this to the Raw recap event, it's the same amount of brand exclusive, keys. 100 SmackDown keys for Superstar, 100 for normal, and 50 for beginner. But what's interesting here is you would think it'd be the exact same as the Raw recap event, right? But they've added in 3-star keys. This wasn't the case with the Raw recap event, and I think what this might be is Reliance Games listening to the community. Obviously, a lot of people were upset that the Raw recap event rewards weren't as great as they expected. So this might be their response to that. So 50 3-star keys on Superstar, 25 here, and I don't think here you don't get 3-star keys, but compared to the Raw recap events, this one does have some 3-star keys. Now, it is kind of weird to have, better rewards on the SmackDown brand event compared to the Raw recap, so I think the next time we see a Raw recap event, it's also gonna have some 3-star keys as rewards. This is just what I think though, so don't quote me on this. I could be wrong, but I doubt they'd have one brand with, some 3-star keys and the other without 3-star keys. I think this might be the new rewards for also the Raw recap rewards, except of course, instead of SmackDown keys, you would get Raw keys. So, alright, keep in mind, this is the recap event, it's a one-day event, so the rewards are less. Now, when it comes to the SmackDown Kansas City event, right here for the rewards on Superstar, you get 300 SmackDown Live keys, 75 3-star keys, and 25 4-star keys. So for the first time ever in a SmackDown event, we're getting 4-star keys. It's not a huge amount. It's only 25. So, it's not even 50, but it's still some 4-star keys. So in terms of making it easier to get, 4-star Superstars, they're keeping that. They keep on doing that. In Versus Mode now, Versus Mode is the best mode right now in my opinion, especially if you're trying to get more 4-star Superstars, but it seems they're also trying to make events a good way to get some extra 4-star keys, maybe if you're missing just a little bit. So since you have 25 here, obviously you're not getting, some 4-star keys out of the normal difficulty. In this case, you're getting 200 SmackDown keys and 50 3-star keys, and on beginner 100 SmackDown keys and 25 3-star keys. Now, one thing you might have noticed, or if you haven't, the SmackDown keys have been decreased compared to the 4 or 5 day SmackDown event, the old SmackDown event and Raw events that we used to get. Yes, we're getting 3-star keys and 4-star keys, but you're not getting as many, SmackDown keys before. With the 4 or 5 day, Raw and SmackDown events, in total, when you would complete it on Superstar, Normal, and Beginner, you would be left with 900 SmackDown keys, 100 away from getting that SmackDown loot case. Now, if you complete this, you get 300 here, plus 200, that's 500, and then another, 100 keys, so 600. But here's the thing, with the recap event, you get the rest that you would usually get if you would go ahead and complete the old SmackDown event. Because here you get 150 plus 50 from here, so that's 200, 200 plus 100, 300, so you get 300 from the SmackDown recap events. and 600 from the SmackDown Kansas City event. So at the end of the day, once you complete all the SmackDown matches, you're left with 900, which is the same number as before when we had the old SmackDown event. But now the disadvantage is that you've got to go ahead and complete more matches, because you've got, of course, 11 matches here, and you've also got 13 matches here, and that's on just one difficulty. Instead of just completing, one event, you've got to go ahead and complete two. So it is more matches for the same amount of keys, but I guess to make up for it, they're adding in, some 3-star keys and 4-star keys in there. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you prefer it the old way, with just one SmackDown event, no 3-star keys, no 4-star keys, but it's just one event that you've got to complete for 900 SmackDown keys? Or do you prefer it the way it is now, where we've got 2 events, so it's more matches that you've got to go through, but you get 3-star keys and 4-star keys? I mean, here's the thing, most of the time that I opened up SmackDown cases, I got 2-star superstars. So to me, if you ask me, I prefer the 3-star loot case. So 3-star keys I feel are more valuable than SmackDown keys, just because you're guaranteed a 3-star superstar. So to me, for instance, that is almost a guaranteed duplicate because I've got most of the 3-stars. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section about these changes. Now, as far as what I prefer just one SmackDown event, for 4 or 5 days to get 900 SmackDown keys. Yes, we didn't get, 3-star keys out of it or 4-star keys out of it, but I would rather get my 3-star keys out of just, versus mode or through another event. Because now we've got to go through a lot more matches to get 900 SmackDown keys. And in terms of the 4-star, keys that they give us, it is nice that they're giving us 4-star keys, but it's 25 4-star keys. When we're getting duplicates, 3-star duplicates, we get 50 4-star keys. So for these 25 keys to make a difference, we would either need, to complete 2 SmackDown events, so that would take, 2 weeks, or we would have to go ahead, play versus mode, and rank up in the 1 to 50 range in the 3-star tag teams. Anyways, let me go ahead and get into the SmackDown event, the recap one, because I've got to go ahead and get started. Come on, Kofi. All right. Oh, we got the Walls of Jericho. We can end this right here. Let's go. Walls of Jericho, and we're going to make him tap with this. But the Walls of Jericho, what's unfortunate here is the Walls of Jericho is the exact same animation as the Boston Crab. I'd like the animation to be the Lion Tamer, the old Walls of Jericho, not just the usual Boston Crab, because there's really no difference between the Walls of Jericho and the Boston Crab aside from the damage. Now, I understand that tonight on SmackDown we're getting KO versus Sammy. Now, I know they're pretending, I'm not watching SmackDown right now because obviously I'm recording this video. I know they're pretending like, they're arguing and they're splitting up, but I think it's all an act. And, they're just doing that to fool the general manager, and they're gonna pull something tonight in their match. They might just go for a draw, so they both, challenge for the championship or something like that. Let's go. This is pretty much the same animation as Rusev's Accolade. The only thing different is the taunt afterwards, which Rusev's taunt is better. And now it's going to be a belly-to-belly on the table, or through the table. Oh, time for the Codebreaker. I love the Codebreaker. I've always liked the Codebreaker. It's a simple finisher, but I like it. While I take on Sami Zayn, let me go over the event that's going to get a change, an upgrade in rewards. So, when somebody was talking about how it's hard to get tier 2 and tier 3 dumbbells, Reliance Games replied and they went ahead and said this: Mayhem events now include rank up weights for rewards in addition to 3-star keys. That is going live this Friday. So, from this comment right here, from this post, it seems like they're going to go ahead and add in either tier 2 or tier 3 or maybe even both dumbbells to the Mayhem events. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Mayhem events, they're the events that give you 3-star keys. And now, they're gonna get dumbbells on top of the 3-star keys. Because before, while it did give you 3-star keys, it wasn't a huge amount. So to see it being upgraded and getting dumbbells as well, and it seems like it's gonna be tier 2 and tier 3 dumbbells, that's great news, especially tier 3 because I need some tier 3 dumbbells. I need those basic tier 3s. They're hard to get, man. That dumbbell case gives you a ton of tier 1s, sometimes tier 2s, but the basic tier 3s, those are difficult to get. Especially now that we don't have the Unstoppable Giant. So it seems like while the Unstoppable Giant has been taken out that we're gonna get tier 3s maybe from the Mayhem event. Hopefully we get tier 3s and not just tier 2s out of it. So be on the lookout for the Mayhem event this Friday. We should be getting some tier 2 or tier 3 dumbbells from it. Alright, attitude adjustment. It's been a while since I hit that finisher because I don't play as John Cena too often. Time to throw some stairs at Rusev. Give me those stairs. Let's go. And ooh, that's gonna take away a lot of damage, and we might just get it right here. 1, 2, and oh, that was a close one. Hey, we got a suplex. Let's go with the suplex through the onto a chair. I thought it was gonna be through a table. That's cool. So, anyways, RKO on Jinder Mahal, and it might just be over right here that quick. Okay, he's struggling. Let's try and get this. Got it. So the Raw recap event has been completed on beginner, and I did it on beginner here because there is no title bonus now in beginner and normal, only on superstar, which sucks because in the past we had a title bonus for all the difficulties. But yeah, I don't want to get the title bonus because I'm really close to level 49, so I do want to get the title bonus and actually take advantage of it. And I know that right now I'm going to go ahead and edit the video, so while I'm editing the video, if I had gotten a title bonus, then that would have just been wasted. We got some loot cases here, nothing major. Let's just go ahead and open them all, and that's gonna be it. We'll see what we get. So, Joe, that is a duplicate. Of course, Kofi Kingston as well, 2,000 cash, and, you know, health pack. Okay, let's skip over that, and that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button down below, and with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.